Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Legacies of Caine. Yes, sorry we missed the earlier stream. Things happened, and we were down a person suddenly. But we're here for Vampire the Masquerade. So, if you haven't been joining us, it's been an amazing set of adventures. But our team of vampires here have been running an auction of supernatural items in Honolulu. With secondary goals of getting some information and probably murdering some dudes. And we reached the probably murdering some dudes where a Nosferatu super assassin hitman dude that they were hanging out with has blown up a motel in order to get the target that they were looking for. Because the target also has an item that our team wants. And that's kind of where we leave in, with the cops only slightly distracted.
I only got one success. To be fair, it was difficulty 8, and no, because the guy didn't tell me anything in advance.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He didn't let you know there was going to be explosions. Yeah. You are just going to take care of the problem for him. Yes. Anyway, so let's go around. Everybody kind of give a shout out of your character and how they're feeling. Let's start with, how about Dawn?
Well, Dawn is now a little shocked by the giant explosion where everyone in that motel is definitely dead apart from the guy we're trying to kill. And quite frankly, she has been wound tight for a little while, so kicking ass should be fun. Or dying. Possibly dying.
Mm-hmm. And Nathan, how's things going with you?
Pretty similarly. Honestly, not much to add. I'm really hoping we don't have to worry or deal with too much other than the immediate problem. But hopefully, I don't think that we're going to be that lucky.
Mm-hmm. And Emil.
Yeah, Emil is looking to see if someone has an extra assault rifle because he doesn't think his hunting rifle is going to cut it.
Well, we'll find out as the explosion just kind of blasts, rocking the van, which is probably less than a block away from there, just outside of the explosion radius, I would say. There's like rain of like kind of junk coming down all around the area. You hear like these clanks of metal, like 10 feet behind your van, like the flaming wreckage of a car, like face plants like upside down behind you with this loud crash.
I turn back to Francisco or Federico, whichever one is on our side.
Yeah, Federico.
I think you missed.
No. He'll make a motion as the men that were in the back with you will kind of throw open it, as you kind of have like half a dozen guys with assault rifles that are gonna, in like kind of body armor, that are gonna move out. And then he's just gonna like draw 2 knives, one in each hand, and just start walking behind them. As
is there an extra assault rifle in this car?
Probably not. I'll say no.
Dang.
I think that's so
Didn't
cute.
you get something from Lars?
You could have. Did you ask for something from Lawrence?
I mean, I have my pistol, and that's all I've got. Dawn's got, the shotgun?
And that's the thing is, I didn't realize this was going to be a going guns blazing. I thought there was going to be a more precision attack.
Mm-hmm.
I think so did we.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so...
but... Well...
Yeah, so no, I would not have.
Maybe you can work from the car and try and fix the police response issue.
I think that's a good idea. gonna stay back and see if I can't deter a little bit longer.
I will stay back by the car to help make sure that he does not get randomly dead. But kind of taking cover behind an open door.
I'll go like.
Don't go in and
between the
have
two
fun.
groups. Yeah, I'm gonna be like close enough to you guys where like if something happens, I can come a running, but I'm gonna be up front.
Okay.
But obviously, we'll use the fodder of the randoms in front of me as cover.
All right. So there's flaming wreckage. The building is in tatters. Parts of it still stand, of course. It looks as though that one of the hotel rooms in the back of the area is where the bomb was placed. So it kind of exploded outwards. So like you can see like coming out of like the door of where the lobby is, the small lobby, is like a guy with like bleeding ears. He's like kind of like banged up as like, you know, it looks like he's kind of dirty and stuff. He's like, he's kind of walking out of the door. And all of a sudden you just see like this splack of blood on his one side as he just falls over as gunfire rips out between the men that are approaching the place and apparently remains of whoever was in there.
Oh. Much too bright.
Mm-hmm.
That was like
Need more dark.
pretty dramatic.
Yep.
Just
That was entirely intentional.
Yeah. Nathan's been burnt by the daylight.
Again.
Again, yeah.
That's the third time this week.
And he really likes that joke.
I like that joke a lot. I use it way too much.
Yeah.
You know what joke I like?
Mm-hmm.
Number of dawn has come.
Yeah, it's so good, right?
Yep.
All right. So. It will look as though Federico just stops and stands there. Like, as if he's waiting. The other guys have got into a firefight. It's up to you what you want to do now. There's a firefight going on between, it looks like the remains of the Sabat goons. You're not sure how many are left alive. And the armored men who are, like, taking cover behind various, like, parked vehicles that are maybe, like, now some of them are, like, in the middle of the street. They got pushed back, you know, things like that. Stuff that's in the way. They're taking up, trying to find places. You can hear, like, screaming and sirens somewhere. Emil, if you want to try to delay the cops more, it will be difficulty 9 now.
Chat. I expect that.
Yeah. You can make another check and we can see how well you're doing. This will be what you're doing over the time, like a time period here. We'll start with you. Okay. You're doing, you think you're like putting in enough to maybe delay them a little bit, but you're not sure how much longer you're going to delay them. This is a major event, and before, what you did, you thought maybe you gave like 5-10 minutes. Now you may be like, you can probably say like, maybe they got solid 10 minutes to finish this up and get out of here. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Nathan, Dawn, what do you want to do? There's a firefight going on currently. You do not have vision within the remains of the center of the motel area. It's one of those ones where you kind of drive in the middle and it's got the rooms on 2 floors all around on either side. Pool in the middle.
So we can't see any enemy target.
Currently, no. They're within the wreckage and probably small flames and stuff that's in the middle. There are still some like flames around, but nothing big. I probably want you to make a check though still, because there is fire, and let me see how much it would be. I have to find you index.
I have to remember how to do it.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it will?
It is... Raw check, and it is... Courage roll.
Yeah, courage.
Yes.
Courage. Okay.
Yes.
Just courage?
Yes.
1, 2.
I'll give you difficulty 4, because you're expecting fire at this point in time. It's not like sudden fire, but it's still like unnerving the amount of like small fires and stuff around from the explosion.
Did you say difficulty 4? Or am I crazy? It was
Thank
4, right?
goodness.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so brave.
Yep. So both of you are able to maintain it. There's like some. It's like it's just disturbing walking into like the remains of an explosion, like with all the little flames and stuff and fires that have started because of it. Just it doesn't feel right to you, but you still both of you are able to push forward and move in.
Well, I'm not moving in. I'm staying with the car
Mhm.
behind the door in cover.
Okay. So you're seeing if anybody like pops out.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna wander in.
Okay.
Slowly.
All right. Gunfire rocks. Soon you get actually sight of a number of like looks like singed up gangbangers. With like one of them's got like it looks like some kind of shotgun who seems to be shooting out slugs at people, and the other has like a hand, and each hand is like an SMG, and he's wildly firing as if to do cover fire, not caring that he's only got like he's got 2. You can see these 2 right now. So one's got like suppressive fire keeping the soldier guys out, and the other one's like occasionally popping out, like taking like thwunk shots at people.
Are these just humans? Just...
You have no idea.
Do they look human to me at least?
You have no idea.
Okay.
You know that the Sabbat is also known for like quick embraces, basically, like trying to mass embrace groups and like use them for fodder. So these guys might be just like gangbangers that they quickly embraced, and none of them know what they are.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna take...
Point them out for me, please.
I'm gonna take a shot at the guy with the SMGs.
Okay.
Is that a dex with my...
It would be a dex of firearms.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember how it works.
Been a while since we got in a fight.
Remember, you
Yeah.
get to add your celerity as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, my 2 celerity. It's always add 2 to pretty much everything I do.
Okay.
Ooh.
What kind of weapon do you have?
Sort of shotgun
Okay, so you
with silver bullets.
Okay. You shoot out a shotgun shell. Let me just see here. It will hit. How much is your damage on your shotgun? You haven't noted.
Oh,
I'm looking it up real quick. Shotgun or shotgun semi-auto.
I think it counts as a shotgun. It's normal.
So damage 8, range 20, rate 1.
Okay. Then... Alright. Let's just do that. For that. Okay. You thwunk into him, and it looks like a couple of the pellets kind of hit him, getting into his armor. It looks like he kind of like gets hurt by it, and as he notices that you're there. And he will say something to the guy, and the slug guy will kind of turn towards you and shoot then.
Ooh, I would like to dodge this.
Okay. You could activate your celerity, get an extra action to dodge then if you wanted.
Let's do it.
Okay. This would be your actions for the next round, but you can do that. Well, you can either take your action for the next round, you wouldn't have another action basically to take it ahead of time to dodge, or you are allowed to use your celerity at this point in time and then have those extra actions. You're taking one from your next round.
Yeah, so it means that I use just 1 celerity this round, 1 celerity next round kind of thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're borrowing from yourself in the future. Okay.
Yes, I believe I shall do that.
Okay, he's gonna blast his shotgun towards you. You can try to dodge.
Dexterity dodge?
Yes, and you will not be using your celerity because you're using it for the extra actions.
Yes.
Dexterity athletics.
Oh, dexterity athletics, yes.
Oh, I thought it was dodge because I have dodge.
Well, there is no... I
just put athletics and dodge at the same rank because they're... Yes.
I think they're the same, we said. I think...
Oh.
Yeah, in the... So, because we're using the V20 edition, and technically it got rid of dodge, and it uses athletics as dodge.
And I forgot to check on the sheet when they changed it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll just put athletics and dodge at the same thing then. So technically I would have had 1 extra point.
Yes. But you got 5 successes, so
Yeah.
you certainly dodge out of the way. You take cover behind a lamppost that is like it looks like the light has shattered from the explosion. There's like some sparks coming out of it, and there's this thwunking noise, like this loud metal thwunking noise as the shell hits into the lamppost.
Oh, I'm so fast. Alright.
All right, why don't we roll some initiative if you're engaging them in combat?
Yeah.
So, Dex, wits. Not d20s, d10s. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, what's my wits? I have to...
Wow.
3 wits. What do I have 3 in? I have 3 in firearms. Okay. It's just my dex firearms. I don't get my bonus.
You do get the celerity bonus to this one at least.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Initiative.
Well,
Dawn, you are first, followed by Goons, followed by Nathan.
yay!
I'm gonna roll as well, just in case they make it to the car. I have a spot.
Yep.
God, I'm so glad I pumped my dexterity full of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Dex wits. Okay. So.
Okay, so you go right before the Goons then, if it comes up. So Dawn, yeah, it looks like the...
Because that's the thing, is if they somehow make it to the car, I'm stopping what I'm doing and pulling out a gun.
Yeah. The suppressing fire guy, he marched the slug guy. The slug guy took a shot and then kind of got back behind cover. He was popping out, taking shots. You can definitely, like, time and try to get him while he's popping out. It's not impossible, but he's... you'd have to tell me that you're actually doing that. I'll just, keep note of it. The other guy's still standing up, spraying, praying kind of a little bit. He has been successfully keeping a number of the armed guys back, it looks like. He just reloaded a little while ago, so you, like, drop the clips, and kind of, like, put them back in very quickly. Seems like the men took advantage of that to move up a little bit. Though the firefight is going, mixed bag at this point in time. You're not sure how many of these thugs are because you haven't gotten the full angle of all of them. This is like the first guys you saw.
Okay, I'm just gonna peek out a little and shoot at the suppressing fire guy.
Okay.
Without my celerity this time. Yeah.
Okay. He has no action dedicated to dodge, so you would be hitting. Please roll me 60-10.
60-10. Okay.
Yes. Ooh, one. That's all successes. 6 successes.
Yep.
Okay.
Look at me go.
So you kind of blast out the shotgun. You get a feeling that with you, because you are you're like a little longer range than you wanted to be at. So especially because it's sawed-off shotgun versus full shotgun. So you're not getting quite as much power, but you definitely hit the guy and do some very good damage to him. It looks like he's still standing, but like it looks like his armor shredded up a little bit. And he kind of like staggers back.
I'll just duck back behind my little lamppost.
Let's do.
See, if I thought these were human originally, I was just trying to knock them out because then I could just eat them as a snack if need be.
Okay.
But they're pissing me off now.
Emil is not doing anything. The guys that are on your side will open fire. The guy that kind of got staggered back, it looks like someone managed to get a good shot into him, riddle him with some holes as he falls over. He goes, "Ugh." As his like guns are firing backwards as he's falling, you know, like in action movie style. It's like just like the slow motion firing back, except it's not actually slow motion.
Yay, goons!
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, goons!
Well, like highly trained goons.
I miss having goons all the time.
Uh huh. All right,
Goons. Hired goons.
that puts us at slug
5
guy.
points for anyone who gets that reference.
Simpsons.
Thank you.
Slug guy is gonna take another shot at you, Dawn.
What did I do? I look the least.
He looks like
threatening.
concerned. He like holds out a hand for a second, like no, like his friend, like probably screaming his name, and then turns towards you with this new embridled anger,
Oh no!
and fires a shot.
I'll spend my celerity again to dodge.
You still had an extra action, so you could probably have saved that for dodging because you didn't use it on your
Oh.
turn.
Well, then I shall use that.
Yeah. Leave Damien alone. That's very cute, but she obviously
Do I get-
wouldn't be in that position.
She likes you.
Yeah, I know. You unceremoniously holding her. Careful of that.
I'm being careful.
Do I get my celerity bonus for this one?
You
I'm
would
not
not because you
spending it.
still haven't used it.
Okay, yeah.
Previous turn.
Last
Yeah.
turn. Yeah.
That's a picture from.
Oh, gosh.
That's a picture from. Not that. That's a picture from Tangled.
Tangled. Yes.
Why is there Tangled on there?
Because Jess was using it. Okay, get going.
My
That's
Viking-
weird. It's
My
on
Viking with
Tangled.
unicorns. How-
It's her Viking with unicorns. She loves it.
Weird.
I've never felt so called out by a child.
Unicorns are kissing, okay? Unicorns are kissing.
Well, you missed. You did the 0 successes, so we hit.
The unicorns are kissing, okay?
They're a happy unicorn couple.
Okay, get going, kid.
It's weird.
Ooh, 1, 2, 6. Okay, roll me stamina fortitude. You do have a level of armor, so you get 1 armor too.
Stamina, my fortitude is 1. What do I have? I have 1 in subterfuge. So we'll use that. And then what else was it? I have 1 armor, so
Yeah,
I'll just add a pull mod of
1.
1, or do we just add 1 onto the end?
You just add a full mod 1. Yeah.
Okay. So I've forgotten how to do all of this. I got used to the other sheet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You still get hit with a really good hit in your shoulder, so you will take 4 levels of health.
Is that already halved?
That is already. Oh no, it's not halved. So you'll take 2 levels of health. I'm sorry. Right, shotgunning.
Okay.
Sorry.
I am hurt.
Yeah. It looks like you got a really good shot in that you like managed to absorb it. So it's just like a thwunk, and you're like, ah, shit. Nathan.
Absolute bitch.
I would like to, I guess, roll something to see if I can catch sight of any targets to shoot at.
Sure. You're not the best angle, so I'll say difficulty 8, perception, alertness. Did I get it right?
Yep.
Okay.
He's done it.
Difficulty 8, you said,
Yeah.
right?
Because you're a little
Okay.
you're farther back from Dawn, so you don't have as good an angle.
Makes sense.
All right, yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of that shotgun guy, just a little bit of him. So you could hit him. He would probably be at 1 difficulty to hit, just because he's got a little cover from your distance too, and you are at a
That
longer
makes
distance.
sense.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Then I will go ahead and spend a blood point to bump my dexterity by 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will shoot him.
Okay.
And instead of a 6, this is a 7 now?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Ooh, good shot. So you kind of like take aim and you blast out a shot at your range here. Still pretty good range with your pistol. Managed to kind of clip into him. He is not dedicating anything to dodge. So would you please roll me? What's your base damage for your gun?
5.
So you will have 5, 6, 7, 8. You will have 8 dice. Please to roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good hit.
Woohoo!
Let's see. Okay. So it looks like, you know, you get a good clip into him, like, on his one shoulder. He kind of, like, it looks like it's bleeding a bunch, but he's still, like, holding firm. It's like, so, like, he's still holding firm, kind of, like, re-aiming the shotgun towards Dawn, thinking that maybe that was her that got him. But Dawn, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna fire at him again.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for him to pop up and then pew.
Yep.
Alright. Get my celerity back.
You do. You can use that.
What?
Oh, God.
Excuse me, so many dice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dawn, what the fuck? You were doing so
Okay.
well.
So, yeah, no, not quite that bad, but still. So, like, you go to fire the shotgun, not realizing that, like, your shoulder was really, like, dislocated, your one shoulder that got shot. So when you go to fire it, it just kind of, like, causes your arm to almost, like, swing back, like, pushing you, like, you have no way of bracing, basically. You didn't realize that, like, your arm was just, like, so loose. You hadn't noticed for, you know, vampire reasons. So you are out from behind your cover and kind of, like, pushed back. And your right arm is currently just kind of flopping around there. Like, damn it.
Fuck. Nobody saw that.
So, yeah, it's... Your right arm, it's dislocated. You know, so it's just not, like, working very well. At all.
I'll fix that later, it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Goons take some shots. Shotgun guy is gonna go for you.
He's got it out for me.
Mm-hmm. He thinks it was your fault that his friend got taken out.
Hey, maybe if his friend was a better shot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. He is down. Let me just check how many here. He is there. So that's 1, 2. That seems correct. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, no. I'm afraid of that noise.
Mm-hmm. So he takes a shot, tries to take a shot with a shotgun, and notices, like, it seems to be jammed.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Uh-huh. So he drops back behind cover again. Nathan. You lost sight of the guy. He seems to have taken, like full cover now behind the wreckage that he was there. As he tosses down his shotgun, no longer working, like, shit!
Alright. Then I guess I'll make another check to see if I can see anyone else.
Okay.
Still difficulty 7?
I think I had it at 8 before.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I did.
Yep. Not this time.
No, it looks like from your angle, most of the people are cleaned out. It looks as more like your side is pressing the attack rather than they are pressing the attack, but you don't know for sure on the other side. So,
fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Top of the order is Dawn.
Roughly how far away is this dude from me?
We'll say it would be like 30 meters. Because you're like as I said, like you're out of range of your shotgun, and that's why it's not as effective.
I could definitely run that far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and run over to him in cover and just like grapple him.
Okay. I would say you'd probably have to use your celerity to boost your speed.
Yeah,
Probably,
okay.
because it's pretty far distance.
Yeah.
Across. Yeah. Okay.
Also, I do want to say, let me know when my character is done with what he feels he can.
It will be a while, because yours is like an
I know
hour.
it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine will take like a minute or two, but
Yeah. I'll let you know, though, if you have a chance to pop out and do something different. Okay, so you can run up to him. You can attempt to grapple. Let's see. You're just gonna try to grab him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and like grab him and slam him into the floor.
Okay, where the hell is that in here into combat? Because again, we haven't done combat in quite a while, and I have to remember it myself.
Tackle.
Probably
+1 difficulty, inflict strength +1 damage. Both must roll dex plus athletics or suffer a knockdown.
Mm-hmm. And there's also hold. Tackle's just like you launch your body into the guy. Hold would be try to like get a hold of him. Which do you want to do? There's also clinch, which is like trying to get him, I guess, in a like a chokehold or something.
Oh, I remember clinching. Clinching was fun. Let's clinch him.
Okay. So,
combatants can inflict strength damage automatically or attempt to escape. No other actions are allowed until one breaks free.
Okay,
So
it's a
you can
strength...
do your strength automatically,
Yeah.
and he can make
yeah, you do
his
strength brawl.
automatic.
Yeah, you do strength brawl. To
Alright.
hit him in the first place.
Strength. Roll.
Mhm.
Plus your
Fuck me,
potence.
Dawn. Oh, I didn't even add my potence. So apparently, I didn't need to.
Mhm. Well, roll it anyway, because it can add to extra success.
So it's 2d10. I believe, because I always forget that my potence is a thing. Because
Yep.
I never use it.
Yep. So 4 successes. So normally a base damage is what the heck for a punch? God. Where are you melee weapons in this entire chart? There's a chart somewhere around here. I have to figure out which page everything is on. Find the proper charts.
it's like so it's
Okay.
after.
It's just strength damage.
You go down.
Okay, it is just literal strength damage, so it would be... Yeah, okay. What's your strength?
My strength is 5.
Okay, so 5 plus your 2 potencies, 6, 7, plus 3 successes, so 10. Roll me 10 dice, please. 10d10.
10d10.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay, so 4. Alright, he will take a bit more damage as you get him a really good clinch. So he was there. Okay, wait. And 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And that one. Okay. And he's there. Gotcha. Okay. So like you'll like get him in this like chokehold, grabbing him from behind as you see crushing his head, and he's like not looking great. As then you see him like holding something in his hand, and you just see him like reaching into it as you hear this click 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 click. He's like, ah! Fall, Manuel, click.
Well, I guess that dude was called Manuel, huh?
Uh-huh. As that he pulls out something, and you see this little ring on his one finger.
He's got a little ring.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Anyway, Nathan.
Oh. Oh no! Did I kill his husband?
Okay.
Let's see where that goes.
I guess I'll take another look around, make sure that nobody's approaching the car, see if I can see anybody, etc.
Okay. Go ahead. It looks as though the attack is going well. Federico still hasn't moved. He's just been standing there as if he's waiting for something. Like, he moved up, where he's, like,
Right.
like farther ahead would he probably be in view of everybody back there. But he's just been standing there. Like, bullets have been flying by him, nothing's hit him, you know, it's just standing there. That's the thing that kind of stands out. The men that he brought are been pushed forward, you know. All right. Dawn, he is still conscious.
I squeeze.
Okay. You will roll strength potence, please.
So that is-
Did he do anything on his turn?
Oh, he did.
And
Oh,
I meant to
right,
say he's
right,
still
right.
conscious, but you said he's still conscious, and I'm like, he's still weighing on your conscience.
You managed to, like, not get a good hold on him, so he's still there. Okay. Manuel. Alright, I gotta look up something.
Oh. Is he gonna try and...
His
Stick me
grenade
with
is
a
going to
poison
go
ring?
off is what's going to happen.
Yeah, his grenade's gonna go
Oh.
off.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a ring. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just imagining him with his wedding ring screaming for Manuel.
Well, that actually might be the case, too. Oh, dang it, I closed that. I didn't want to close that.
Dawn is very receptive. She's survived grenades before.
You have survived grenades before.
If not.
not gonna hurt.
Theoretically, you might have him between you and the grenade, too.
You actually do have you between him and the grenade. And probably some rubble, too.
Dawn isn't the brightest spark in the box.
Let's see.
It's okay. She's tough.
Yeah. She's only a little hard already.
Which book do I have to look in for this? I can't
And
remember.
if this guy lives through the explosion as well, I'll just have a snack.
I don't think he will. He was one from
Yeah.
going to incapacitated. You had him, like, really beat up. Eat it a
Dawn
very...
likes to squeeze things.
Uh-huh. You got a good hit in there. Oh, let's try the Player's Guide Revised. Let's see. I knew there was firepower in this book. That's the Player's Guide Revised. So, oh, that's not the book I want. You lied to me. You lied to me. That's the one I want. Sure, this seems correct. Okay. I think we're in the right area, probably. So, here we go, equipment. Explosives. Where are you, explosives? I know you're somewhere in here. Thank
Please
you,
don't die, Dawn.
previous player's guide. Here we go, explosives. Excellent. Heavy weapons. Grenades! Okay, 12 dice at ground zero. Every yard reduces the damage. I will give you the fact the damage is reduced by him, and by like the fact that you're like reaching over like a pile of rubble to get to him. So not all of you is open to it. But please
Just my head.
roll me stamina fortitude.
Stamina is 3, fortitude is
Mhm.
So we are rolling 5 dice.
Okay.
Yay! Too good.
Ooh. Over
That could have been better.
50%. Yeah.
But it could have been a lot worse.
That could have been so much worse.
Okay.
There could have been
those
another
were
one.
1, 2,
So it could have been better if those ones were anything else.
Yeah.
The good news is You will only take, in this case, 1 damage. Yeah.
Oh!
Wow. How badly did the explosion roll?
It had 2 1s, so it only had 2 successes on 9d10. Reduced from the normal 12d10.
I'm fine, I'm just injured.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're probably blasted back as there's like this this like spray of like gore probably as like there's this big blast and chunks of it, and like, you know, he just is like he was holding in his hand. It leads to like not good. There's probably like these like kind of reddish fragments sticking out of you now that you're pretty sure are like his bones.
Yeah, I think some of Manuel's husband is on me.
No, Manuel was the husband. We don't know his name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
she said
Manuel's
part of
husband.
Manuel's husband.
Yeah, Manuel's
Oh,
husband.
yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Now you kind of like your ears are kind of ringing. Definitely at this point in time because you were at ground 0 for an explosion, and just by like sheer luck and the situation you were in, you managed to like get away with very little injury.
Yay, Dawn!
But now you can kind of like look around and you can see the chaos that's around you. There is a kind of pile of rubble that it looks like another maybe dozen mooks have like moved into and have secured. And you see no sign of Francisco. You just see the mooks.
Are the mooks like firing at something, or are they just securing an area?
They are seemingly taking firing at the men, your mooks. These guys look like they have firepower, but they aren't like armored up. You've got like guys in like, you know, security armor, you know, like SWAT armor. So they definitely have like, you know, armored shells that they could take a lot more. These guys are just like gangbangers.
Dawn, I believe you noticed some time stuff happening just a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
Did I? Oh, what did I notice?
I have celerity, so I'm moving faster than.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, hi Nathan.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I wish I had celerity right now for my programming.
Oh, celerity is the best.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay. So that was his turn. Nathan, what are you doing? There was an explosion where Dawn was?
Fuck. Well, I guess the first thing I'll do is check to see if I can see a Dawn still there.
Yes. Dawn is there. She seems
Okay.
alive.
She seems not dead.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't do much about that then. So I will continue scanning for anyone approaching the vehicle, mostly, and also any potential targets I can see in the wreckage.
Okay. I don't know what I want to do.
It's the ones. The
1 in
blessed
10.
Ones.
One's just have not been kind to you these days.
I think we've.
That's all right. They've been pretty nice to us before.
Yeah.
I can't complain too.
Indeed.
I've survived 2 grenades at like very close impact now.
They've somehow rolled very badly against you.
I am the grenade god.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not doing.
Oh yeah, we brought Ryan as well, didn't we?
Ryan has like securing the vehicle currently, and hanging out with Emil.
Nah.
He hasn't made any major moves yet.
That's 6. I always have to roll because I'm afraid of bugs whenever he bugs out.
Yep.
Does it smell like I need to hand him a new pair of pants?
Not
Boys.
yet.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Good to know. And I need to know what that does. Gotta give me a second here, because things are going on in the background.
Ooh.
Okay, good to know. I need to roll 2 things here and add size. All right. 6. Okay. Make a note of that there. And check for you are at... Oh, did you have any of that? You did. Oh, I roll some more. Sorry. Just
Some shit is happening.
Okay, good. No changes there. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, good roll. Okay. Okay. So. You will see, like, as it seems like a couple of the mooks are getting taken out by your kind of armored mooks. Horrible black tendrils emerge from the ground and start attacking yours.
Oh,
Well,
Mm-hmm.
they look a lot like Leslie's.
They look a lot like Leslie's.
Oh no.
oh, I...
Wait, is Leslie back? Has he come back to us?
No.
Fucking hell.
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Ooh.
Let me see how many there are. Because I got character sheets for people.
Ooh,
Oh my.
I'm afraid.
It's never good to have a character with a character sheet from the GM.
I know. 5 tentacles come out.
Oh,
So they're dealing with most of your mooks are now fighting like horrible black shadow tentacles.
Can I shoot the tentacles? Like, can I see them well enough to shoot them?
Huh.
Oh, we should have brought the sword we just won in the auction.
We didn't win a sword.
Wait, I
We
thought
suspended the sword to ensure that it was good. Although I did say last time that we would need to find a way to find out if it was good or not.
Yeah.
A special
So
sword. Although that's
Dawn, what
for
is
vamp-
your plan
Where-
post-explosion?
How close am I to the tentacles?
Not very close. You are in fact kind of ran in the middle between to get to this guy. You ran into basically the no man's land between the 2 firefighting groups.
Oh,
So you just like ran in between them. You're just like, ah, and, like tackled a guy like at the end. Like, yeah.
yep, that's a very Dawn thing.
Mm-hmm. Because you exploded, no one seems to have been currently be concentrating on you.
Yeah. When I hear an explosion, look out and see tentacles, I'll be like, let me know if you need my help at any point.
Like, just like, let me know if you need something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be, here.
Okay.
And
And the tentacles are taking out most of our men.
they're doing battle
Like,
with them.
dealing with them,
Yeah, they're distracting them currently.
Okay.
They
I'll
were winning
probably-
before then.
I'm gonna find some cover where I can see the tentacles and just start popping off at the tentacles.
Okay.
I only get to add my one celerity now because I'm at a -1 because I'm injured.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remember that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can get a shot on one of them. You're much better range, so you can do 12d10. Roll that, please, for me as you fire at someone.
Oh, D10. Ooh. Okay.
Okay, give me a second here, and I will count those up.
That's 8 successes.
6, 7. Yeah, that's 8 successes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, you managed to get a very good clip onto one of the mooks, and he kind of falls back in between some of the wreckage, and oh! But also, drawing the attention, of, more than just him.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. What page is this on? Please tell me, because I want to look up this ability. You tell me. That's so convenient.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've been trying to look up something quickly. You on? Where is that? Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting on this I have to add some to get to them. Ah, there we go. God.
I don't want to face one of them again.
Yep.
I wish we had one of those dragon vampires with us again. That was great.
Yes, that would have been incredibly useful.
Mm-hmm.
Or a friendly werewolf.
Yeah.
So... Okay. That's being used. Great. In here. Good to know that. Just getting some things set up here before you get to enjoy some horrible things going on.
No.
Uh-huh. Just making sure I know it. That's a pleasant sounding thing. Let's see what that does. Actually, you know what? We are around break time, so I think we could probably take a quick break here. Before, and I'll get all this set up. Because some things are going to be happening post dawn here.
Yummy.
So if you need to grab
are these things going to interrupt my and Emil's turn?
They go before them on the initiative.
Okay.
Because there are more people that rolled initiative. And they haven't acted yet.
Oh.
So if you need to grab a snack, drink, bathroom break, anything like that, go ahead and do it. We'll be back in a little bit here.